A Beginner's Guide to Meditation. Video 2. What is meditation? In video 1, Why Meditate? We saw how Tuna the dog outrightly rejected the blue toy bone I got for him. And in this video, I try to nudge his attention towards the blue bone. In the earlier video, he was also a bit caught up in all the other treats I had got for him, and so had paid little to no attention to the blue bone. Today, however, I try to pry his attention towards the blue bone. Let's go ahead and bring all of our attention to this moment, starting with everything that the senses perceive, gently also bringing our attention to how we breathe right now. However the breath flows, we watch, bringing our attention also to the body from within, to any sensations in the body. And then let's watch our mind. Are there thoughts? We watch them. And we see how now Tuna the dog, contrary to his first interaction in our last video, has started to give some attention to the blue bone. On a typical busy day, when the day is full of activity and thoughts, one thing after the next, one thought after the next, planning, organizing, decision making, and then some not so needed comments, judgments, and opinion that constantly go through the mind. And it seems that these are Tuna's treats that take up most of our attention, so that there is none left for the blue bone at all. And when there is no attention left for the blue bone, Tuna does not like it, or he's bored of it, or he's scared of it. Just like that in the beginning, when we are testing waters with meditation, try it a little bit and give some attention to that point where the mind stops. And first we find emptiness. Boredom strikes, or fear of nothingness. But then, just like how Tuna the dog, playful as he is, plays with the blue bone. He finds out that it's been waiting for him to enjoy. And so, just like that, let's play with attention. The space of silence, silence between the words that I speak. When all the planning and thinking and organizing stops, and there is the space where there is no mind, no mental activity. Let's stay here right now. For only when our attention is free can it go to an unexplored place. Can it go to itself? Attention on attention. Let's have a couple of deep breaths right now. Taking the breath all the way to the navel. Pausing before exhaling. And so, when you ask what is meditation, words can only tell us as much as Tuna's relationship with his bone right now. The joy he derives from it, the experience of chewing, and just being with it is best had when we experience it ourselves. And so, the more often and the longer we stay in this space of no mind, of stillness, the more is revealed to us. The deeper the experience, and the less we can talk about it. And so, the deeper we go with our attention in this space of no thought, where we are aware of the breath, the body, our emotions, and then a little bit beyond all of this, we realize the immensity of power that lies here, that cannot be expressed in words. Some words that try to do that are intuition, when we have an inexplicable urge to do something. or wisdom or intelligence. Again, that we can't really explain through logic. But then this need not happen to us by fluke. This we can access any time we want to. All we have to do is choose where we place our attention right now. In all the treats that the world has to offer us, the treats that come with both pleasure and pain, or can we place our attention in this moment? And so all of us have had a glimpse of meditation in our lives, when suddenly the mind stops. But we tend to not sustain that state for long out of fear or boredom. All we have to do is give it a long enough chance. Like how Tuna the Dog did with the blue bone. And it seems that he has started to quite enjoy chewing on the bone. Because unlike the blue bone, the stillness is always here. It never goes away. Only our attention drifts off. But the stillness is always right here. Paying attention to sense perceptions, to the breath, to how the body feels from within, to the thoughts, to the present moment are all techniques to access it. And so no matter how tumultuous our life may be right now, no matter how badly things may be going right now, no matter how upside down my world is right now, this space is always here. Tuna has grown so attached to the bone by now that any attempt to take it away from him is met with some growling and as we give more attention to it, our awareness expands. And in this expansive awareness, in this spaciousness, the thoughts truly fizzle out, as if the energy that was keeping them alive was our attention. And all we had to do was take out the plug of attention And then the thoughts dwindle and dissipate, fall away to give space to space. It is in the nature of the mind to think. It could also be in the nature of the mind to be still. But in being so still, it vanishes. So, where do I choose to place my attention? In the moving mind, or where the mind stops?